First and last name?
Eric Kakis.
Austin Joseph.
Jackson Salzman Whitfield.
First and last name?
Nicholas Robbins.
What's your favorite thing about senior year?
Probably just having, I feel like I've had a lot more free time this year, so I could just spend it with friends.
What's your favorite thing about senior year?
Senior exemptions and not having to go to school for the rest of the stuff.
My favorite thing about senior year has been just kind of like more freedom that we've had as students. Like we've been able to go off campus for lunch and stuff like that. That's been a lot of fun.
What's your favorite thing about the mountain?
Probably just the family environment for sure.
What was your favorite thing about senior year?
My favorite thing about senior year was just how, not easy it was, but how well I get to know everybody. You know, seeing the incoming freshmen and being at the top of the class, you kind of have to like set a role model for everyone, and I think being that role model as like an NHS student and as a Key Club vice president, it was a lot of fun trying to figure out my way around that.
What's your best high school memory?
Like every time, specifically sophomore year, right after finals, because we leave early and just go hang out with friends for the last time.
My favorite thing about the Mount is probably like the sports, just like the teachers and the sports. They're pretty cool, and I enjoyed playing sports at the Mount, so those would be my favorite.
My favorite thing about the Mount, probably, honestly, I think the teachers have been fun. I've had a lot of cool teachers this year especially, so I mean, I've been able to enjoy my classes a little bit more.
My favorite thing about the Mount is definitely how warm it feels. I was gonna go at first to McGinnis, but whenever I first came here to Shadow, the way the people acted and how the school felt kind of drew me in, so I think it's definitely how warm the school feels.
Probably, I'd say Mr. Shirley, just because I feel like you can talk to him about everything, anything.
Eating in the back of my friend's truck. I have a bunch of favorite teachers, but so it'd be Mr. Burns, Mr. Carey, Mr. Wolfkill, and Mr. Carlson's not here anymore, but Mr. Carlson was one of them. But those three that are here at the Mount. So.
Your best high school memory?
Probably my best high school memory has been being able to run track and cross country here, winning a couple state titles has been a lot of fun. Just being able to share those experiences with my team.
Who's your favorite teacher and why?
I have two, actually. One of my favorite teachers was Mr. Harding. He was a lot of fun. He always made us laugh. He's just a bright teacher. And then I think Mr. Wu. Mr. Wu's also been a lot of fun this year. He's just always cracking jokes. So.
High school memory?
My best high school memory was just recently going to prom. Prom was amazing. It was beautiful, except it was really hot and uncomfortable. But I still had a lot of fun hanging out with friends and dancing.
Who's your favorite teacher and why?
My favorite teacher is definitely Mr. Wu. In Calculus BC, I learned so much, and the way he teaches is one of my favorite ways that a teacher's ever taught me. And making calculus seem easy is kind of hard, but he does make it easy.
What will you miss about the Mount?
What will you miss most about the Mount?
Definitely some friends, and the teachers.
Those guys.
What will you miss about the Mount?
I'm just gonna miss the family environment at the Mount.
What will you miss about the Mount?
I think I'll miss honestly I'll probably miss like the school size. I think being a smaller school, it's easier to kind of like, I don't know, it's easier to like socially, it's easier to kind of like make it here, I guess, if that makes sense.
What's your advice?
I think I would miss, what I would miss about the Mount is probably the teachers and the way the hallways kind of feel. It's just kind of weird. It's warm, and I know the school. We've been here for 4 years. I've just known it really well.
Some advice.
Do you have any advice to underclassmen?
Don't pressure yourself too much. Just have fun.
Do you have any advice to underclassmen?
Just know, like, well, the advice I have for like the underclassmen is like, make sure you want to do the classes that you want to do, and like don't take classes that you don't want to do, because especially if they're electives, because then it's kind of be a drag the entire year. So.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a tough one. Honestly, just probably like stay on top of everything early. Don't wait until the last minute to do things, because it piles up, especially senior year. So.
Advice to underclassmen.
Try to talk to everyone, even though it might seem uncomfortable. I would definitely recommend to some lowerclassmen, like, just talk and be open. Don't just like sit in your same friend group. Talk to other people outside of it.
What's one thing you want to say to your senior classmates?
I hope you guys do good things after high school.
What's one thing you want to say to your senior classmates?
Have fun in college. Yeah.
And what's one thing you want to say to your senior classmates?
It's been fun. I'm gonna miss y'all, and I wish everybody the best.
And then what's one thing you want to say to your senior classmates?
Congratulations, and let's finish the year strong.